Hi everybody. Right now, what you're looking at is this is a screen capture of my desktop. I'm with Susan Kelly from microsearch.com. It's her business, and when she built this desktop application, she also built a Apple app to do a search for any search term that has appeared in any of our videos, and we have thousands of videos with Cape Ann and Gloucester topics. And you can do the search term. And right now, what you're seeing is Susan is moving the mouse around on the video, and she's and you have two different ways to search. On the left hand with the spyglass right there, that's just a basic search, and on the right hand, if you do click that, you have advanced searches for terms. We're going to go through. So we did a podcast a couple weeks ago with Nubar Alexanian, and we're going to show you how. So we typed in the search term Nubar Alexanian and Nubar, and this is a video where his name, the instances of Nubar came up several times. So you click on the video. Susan just did. Bar Alexanian, going to talk about that, right? His big time book. We're going to talk about that in a sec. And we have Susan Kelly from Generous Gardeners. Two big projects, and we got some other topics to talk about after that, but we're going to...
Okay. So now I've paused it. This is Susan Kelly from, most people know me from Generous Gardeners, but microsearch.net is my real job. And we just did the search, and it took you to that occurrence in the podcast. This is very handy. So, for example, this is a 55-minute podcast. Let's say you're only interested in one section of it. You can then navigate to whatever you're interested in. You can, wherever you click on the transcript to the right, it will jump to that moment in the video, and you can also see how many occurrences there are by the gray bar on the right. If you just wanted to read without changing the video stopping, you just kind of hover over the gray bar. But there is some other functionality too, which is really quite cool, we think, is that let's say you wanted to have just one section. You wanted to say, oh gosh, this is a really cool 30 seconds in this video. I'd like to share it. We can just highlight with your mouse on the transcript to the right, and when you let go, it immediately has created a virtual clip. It's not a real clip. The whole video is still there. It's just a time stamped link that tells you to start and
Yeah,
stop.
basically, the three links that you're seeing right now is that you can email a link, share it on Facebook or Twitter, and if you click on those, it will bring the person that you shared it with directly to the part in the video where the search term that you used
What
you highlighted where it starts and where it stopped. So, like, say for example, the podcast that we did in this video was 55 minutes long. You may really only be interested in a 30-second clip that's pertinent to you and your friends. You highlight that, and you can send them right where that starts, so they don't have to listen. If they're only interested in Nubar Alexanian, for example, they don't have to listen to all the other topics, which is very, very handy.
Yeah, and the search engine works very much like you'd expect. It's very much like Google. If you wanted to search for a precise phrase, you can put in like Generous Gardeners, and then I will find only occurrences of generous gardeners versus the word generous or the word gardeners anywhere. And here you can see, again, it got to that same clip, but here's when I'm talking about the plant sale for Gloucester Education Foundation. And again, it takes you right to that occurrence of generous gardeners. And it will start
On what generousgardeners.com.
Generous and get away from my face, so we will go someplace else. But let me go back to the main search screen. Again, this link will be on the Good Morning Gloucester main website. The site address is gmg.videosearchsite.com. And there's also an Apple app that is on the Apple Store that you do GMG search, and you will find that. And it's a free download. So you can do almost all of this on your mobile device. There just isn't the clipping capability yet. But you can swipe right or left to move between the occurrences.
It's like Tinder. So so you can go there and check out all that stuff. We'll put a link on the blog. and it's for Apple, and she did this for us. Very nice that her and her company spent those resources providing that for us.
Okay. Well, thanks.
Yeah, thank you. And everybody, check out any of your organizations that you're involved with. I invite you to go to the link below this video that we'll provide, and or you can look at the top of the blog. We'll always have the link there, and type in that maybe different search term, and you'll
See what you find.
more than likely find some instances of it. Thanks again, Susan.
Okay. Great. Thanks, Jerry.